Use this play to shred every zone coverage in the game. Coming up next. Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that gives you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, so guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also that notification icon so you can get my regular uploads or daily uploads. Guys, I want to talk about a formation and a particular play that's really good at shredding zone coverages. Phenomenal, and I've actually labbed it out to figure one minor adjustment that you can do to attack cover 3, because cover 3, from what I'm labbing, is a very, very effective defense, and it's very tight, and it's very hard to throw against, and if you've got a good enough defensive line, you can get block shots. So guys, I want to let you know that I've got a full scheme at my Patreon channel for my Patreon members, or actually my Patreon website, out of the single back white trips Chicago Bears formation, and I will be breaking down KC China slot drive, curl flats, basically double China, verticals, and run plays such as halfback toss, and trap, and draw. So that's going to be a full scheme that you can have access to if you want to go ahead and become a Patreon. So just want to give you a heads up on that. All right, so guys, we're going to take a look at this particular play. This is going to play that I'm going to jump into as a base play, which is slot drive. And when I first looked at slot drive, I thought to myself, oh, this has got some really good cover 3 beaters, but it didn't. Actually, cover 3 really locked this thing up. So I went ahead and made one minor adjustment, one quick adjustment to go ahead and allow myself to attack my opponent a little bit more effectively, especially for deep balls. So that's actually good if you're picking up 20 yards per game. So let's go ahead and show this to you against cover 2. And basically go from there, show you how effective slot drive is against cover 2. So I'm going to do random cover 2s for you guys, random cover 2s, and really it's a high-low read. So now I am playing against all Madden. I've got the Chicago Bears offensive line, which is all low 70s across the board. So I will get some block sheds. I want to forewarn you on that. So really we're looking high-low, Gabriel and Burton. But a lot of times what's going to happen against cover 2, Burton is going to get wide open. Now, once again, block sheds against this massively superior offensive line or defensive line opposed to what that has. So let's see here. As you can see, Burton was wide open. Missed throw because I had Kevin Green breathing down my neck, but you're going to see against cover 2, that deep in route is going to get crazy separation if I can complete the ball without getting a block shed. Let's see if we can get it off. I was doing it earlier, and here we go. God, guys, you know, if you play this game and you use these inferior teams against these stacked teams, you're going to have these type of animations. But this is what you're looking for. I was hitting this consistently just before I started recording this video. That in route is going to be wide open. Your guy's going to have to usually user man it, and the backside too. Say for instance, he is user manning it. On the backside, you can actually go and hit that block and release with the running back. That's a little check down that can drop down to, so you can make him conscious of that. And then also, if he's user in the middle guy over the middle, you have the deep post route that you actually can hit. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this ball off based on, here we go. There you go. Perfect. All right, so that deep post route will be open too. So big hit sticks by this overpowering team, but you can see that I can squeeze those windows in without getting picked off. So let's go ahead and take a look at this at cover 3, because this is where things become pretty concerning to me. Is that cover 3 essentially is going to go ahead and just tie this play up unless you make one minor adjustment, and then you can open up that post route consistently for you. So we're going to go ahead and go back into this play, which is going to be the slot drive. Great play. And we're going to go into random cover 3s, and basically this play just gets so locked up if you run it stock, outside of maybe the little check down, but you're not really going to open up your offense too much. So one of the things I was thinking about the other night, it was like, okay, what if I did a flat route over here? How do my zones react? And surprisingly, it opens up this deep post route on the back end side. So ball actually got tipped off there, and I was getting rushed once again by the machine, or by the computer. But let's watch this thing open up. See how this post opens up right here? Opens up just by going and take your flat route and putting your flat out there, because it forces the defender to actually go out to that guy. So let me do instant replay and show you what I've been seeing with probably a good 90% of the zone coverages. this is going to force a defender to actually go ahead and actually play this ball. So this guy carrying, this guy actually has to go ahead and split the difference and actually carry this guy, leaving this post wide open, because these deep blues play deep. They don't really give up too much as far as coverage is concerned. I know there's some plays that are glitchy plays out there that actually are blowing up the deep blues, but you see how these guys fall back? And I've got this huge window to throw into and get an easy completion. And this guy's the guy catching the ball is Anthony Miller. He is a freaking rookie wide receiver, basically 73 overall, going against 99, 98 type players. So just an FYI on that. So with this particular play, you're just going to go, if you're running against a guy that's spamming a lot of cover 3, just take that drag route and put him in a flat route, and that should open things up for you. So as you can see right here, come up with it, Miller. Nope, didn't come up with it actually right there. Sanders actually picks it off. But guys, you're playing tough teams like this, you're going to get this type of situation. So right here, once again, as you can see, that guy falls down in the buzz. That is usually the only time that you want to be concerned about that, is if you have a buzz over there. The buzz player will play it. But a lot of times what's going to happen is you're going to be able to get some pretty good separation. So these guys, I'm playing against 99 overall players, so they're all going to react perfectly. This is probably the type of stack team that you're going to be concerned about. And if you got a guy that floats up, you just go and hit the flat route. So you just go over to the flat. Another bad completion by Mitch Trubisky. But that opens things up for you. So you guys got to take a look at this bigger play against cover 3. Just one minor adjustment, flat route over off to the right side. The left side with Robinson is pretty much dead. And also you've got the little check and release down to actually keep your opponent honest too. You can make a play with that underneath. So let's look at cover 4. Cover 4, it opens up things on the other side. So with this particular play, so let's go ahead and take a look at this against cover 4. You actually still want to leave the levels concept in place with cover 4 with slot drive. So you don't want to make any kind of adjustments with cover 4. And what's going to happen is you're going to have a high-low. Really, your reads are going to be Gabriel and then Robinson are going to be your reads. Those are going to be the guys you're going to look for. And you've got the deep comeback route that actually can get hit. You know, right now I'm just getting block shedded, and it's just nature. I'm just trying to play with tighter passing lanes. But you got this deep comeback route that you can actually hit right there. That actually can get a nice little completion. So hopefully these guys will hold their blocks. Come on, hold your blocks, hold your blocks. All right, deep comeback route, hit it. Thank you guys. All right, so that's basically what you'd be looking for. High-low. The next area you'd be looking for is if the defender floats up. You would look for this flat route by the outside receiver. So cover 4, you're going to go off to the other side. You're going to go to the left side, and that's where it's going to open up your offense a little bit with it. The check down is another area that you can go to, but sometimes it actually gets picked up, and sometimes it doesn't. So you can go ahead. You've got 3 different options with cover 4 spammers. So guys, if you like these type of tips, let me know. Make sure you hit the like button. Also to my Patreon members, this full single back white strip scheme out of the Chicago playbook will be up active right now, so you guys can take a look at it. And if you do want to take a look at it just for $1, you can go ahead and take a look at these plays. So once again, to my subscribers, thank you for your support, and until next time.